If we try to believe in anything greater than a miracle, it wouldn't be this difficult. If we try to be a negative bull, yeah, we could be taking control. Yeah. If we try to believe in anything greater than a miracle, it wouldn't be this difficult. If we try to be a negative bull.
Right. Basically, what I want to talk about is the value of what I tell a lot of people. So I thought I'd just do a quick video on it just to show you on this spreadsheet. So if we're looking at, say, the over 2.5, we do what we call drip backing on it. We do a lot of that. And I'll show you a good example, because if you're looking at a starting price, odds of around about 2 on the over 2.5, then the bookmakers are looking at is like a 50% chance. So if you put that into games, you're looking at 5 won, 5 lost, which obviously is equal. So you're not going to make a profit on that. And this is why we talk about drip trading. So say the odds start at 2 and the game plays out for a bit and the odds go to, let's say, I don't know, 2.5, and then the odds again go out to 3.0, and then they go out a bit further, and they go out 3.5. So your combined odds there will work out to 2.8. So what you would do is you would split your stake up into these. So let's say you're having £100 on, you have £25 each time these odds rise. Obviously, if a goal was to come in, then you could cash out anyway because it had dropped down. So let's put this in. Let's say that you managed to get all these in and odds are 2.8 before anything comes in. Then the original, what the odds were, what you'd be looking at, if you won 5 games and lost 5, you'd be £400 in profit. Your winnings would be 900, you'd have lost 500. And that's just needing to be right 50% at a time. So it just gives you an idea. I mean, there's no guarantee you're going to get all the way up to these odds with this combined. There might be a goal what comes in before any of these, and they are going to drop. So hopefully, if it's before, say, like the 60th minute, you're going to get some profit on it anyway. Either way, same as if you take these out. If we take these out and you only get up to, such as these, the odds are going to be 2.3. And you'll have say £50 on those. So you'll split £25 up between each of these. You'll come in at 2 and 2.5, giving you these average odds, which you'll put in here. Stake could be 50 because you've had £25 on each. And then if you look at this, if you just write 50% at a time, at 10 games, you're going to be looking at about £75. So this is why we talk about getting value on the odds. I mean, a lot of people might disagree with how I've worked this out. I've just done this to give you a rough idea. I mean, obviously you may win more games, you might lose more, but this is done on averages based on starting odds like that, what the bookmaker's talking about. You can put a lot of little things in, you can do a lot of research. I put a lot of things out on my Patreon account. There's a lot of research you can do to find the best games, obviously, but just as a breakdown on the stats and percentages, which bookmakers work on, you just need to be right 50% at a time. And if you can get at least these two in, if you leave it on as a bet, obviously, I mean, you can cash out on these, or you can leave this on. To get this, it would have to go through as a bet. You would have to get the full overs, the over 2.5. But like I say, you can cash out if you wish and take a smaller profit. on these. But yeah, it's just to give you a rough idea if you did it as a full trade, something what you're going to let run. Other thing as well is you can take your liability out as well. So when if a goal comes in, this you can take your liability out. You'd be quite a good bit in profit. So yeah, these just thought I'd do it this way and give you more of a visual where how it works.